Hi, this is Millie Reese
and Bailey Houts bringing you World History Crash Course Semester in Review.
While learning about early humans and their civilizations, there were a lot of successes, with just as many struggles. Some of these successes included advanced cities and river valleys to maintain large-scale farming, an advanced government to regulate human activity. Some of the struggles included the postponed discovery of fire until Homo erectus, and then they were able to travel.
A legacy from this time period includes the oldest known stone tool, which is about 2.5 million years old.
They were also known as the man of skill.
There were also many successes and struggles in Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt.
Some parts that made Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt successful were their advances in farming, such as irrigation and drainage ditches, and they predicted flooding. Also, this was the first time in history they used transportation on rivers, such as the Nile.
An extreme disadvantage they had was having open plains, making them very vulnerable targets for attack.
One of the legacies that lives on with us today from ancient Egypt are the Great Pyramids.
During the ancient India time period, a struggle included the caste system. The caste system was a set of rigid social categories that determined not only a person's occupation and economic status, but also his or her position in society.
Some of the successes for ancient India was the ability for you to choose your own religion.
Just like the other units, ancient Greece had its moments. During this time, Sparta and Athens dominated the Hellenistic world with their amazing culture and military achievements. They rose from many victories from the Persian Empire. In ancient Greece, struggles included city-states clashing and breaking down the sense of community. There was also conflict that arose between government and poorer classes. Today, we still use the Greeks' ideas of a democracy and much of our vocabulary words for politics. Although the Roman Empire was a big part of our history, they struggled with a few things. One thing included the gap between the wealthy and the landless poor, which continued to grow and many tried to fix. Roman Empire succeeded by developing and spreading Christianity. Christianity spread so quickly due to the promise of salvation, and it gave meaning to life.
Because the Romans officialized Christianity, it is one of the most practiced religions today. Islam had many successes and struggles and misconceptions. One of the greatest misconceptions for Islam is the hijab. People outside of Islam see this as a sign of oppression. By wearing this, they put their humility before God. As a success, the Quran offered many opportunities for women. Women could receive inheritance, have the right to vote, and own land. Something that they still practice today are the 5 pillars of Islam. The 5 pillars of Islam were belief in Allah and Muhammad as his prophet, pray 5 times a day towards the city of Mecca, almsgiving, observation of Ramadan, and the pilgrimage to Mecca.
During the times of the Americas, there was many successes, struggles, and legacies. A struggle included the use of indentured workers, who were landless laborers who contracted to work on the estates of nobles. A success was the ability they had to use trade, because it provided many with resources that they needed and would otherwise not have. Today we use a calendar in which the Mayans created.
The Mongolian Empire was very successful for a very short period of time. Through their successes, the Mongols were able to conquer the most amount of land in the shortest amount of time in history.